rights to be able to broadcast this tournament game. We anticipate bringing you all the tournament games in Riverton. As they happen, you will be able to see them on your television. But getting back to this ball game, the Grizz, you can expect them to try a little bit of zone. They will be playing a lot of man tonight, I would expect. That's where we were able to defeat the younger kids playing man. And it will be ready for action. Ball's up, and the Grizz are going to control it as it's tipped back to Ward. Off it goes as the Grizz push it up down into the corner. Long through on the way by Rasmussen. No good. Rebound by Rasmussen on the long bounce. Out front it comes. It is Borgman. Borgman over to Bravo. Bravo has it on the wing. Looks inside, trying to get the post up. Now it goes baseline to Ward. Ward out front as they try to swing it. It's that 2-3 zone that you're facing from the Wranglers. Bravo looks. Nope. Passes that one up. Grizz content to just work it around as Rasmussen has it on the wing. Swing it out front. Over to Bravo. Taking their time attacking this zone. Looking for that post up on the inside. Bravo now who launches the three. It's on its way. No good. Rebound by Rasmussen on the long rebound. Those threes put off quite the bounce as they go way out. Bravo drives baseline now. Looks inside, puts up the shot, and he's going to be fouled. Hand in the back by number 5. That is Erdahl. He is going to pick up his first personal foul. Obviously the Shoshone Wranglers' first team foul. Bravo goes to the line. He has been deadly. And that is one as Bravo connects on the first. Grizz looking to apply full court pressure right off the bat, it looks like. Second one up. No good. Wranglers have it. Grizz on the miss, apply pressure. Ball comes way down the court, down into 3 zone, shot up, no good. Rebound by Bravo. As they hustle up the floor, passes too far ahead, and it goes out of bounds as Rasmussen was unable to get a hold of it. Pass from Boardman was missed, so the ball is inbounded as it comes into Erdahl. Then they get it inside, and we're going to have a turnover as they call a travel. So that will be Grizz ball as Shoshone turns it over. Score 1-0 early in the ball game. Over to Bravo, facing that 2-3 zone. In it goes, and the ball is swatted away, controlled by the Wranglers as Erdahl comes up with it. And Erdahl is going to call for over and back as he planted on one side and pivoted back to the other of the timeline. So that is a turnover by the Wranglers. That makes 2 in a row. Grizz got to get some points on the board. We haven't taken a very good shot selection so far. Bravo down to Ward. Ward looks inside. Patrick trying to get the post up. Now Bravo. Oh, no. Over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen surveys the court. Swing it over to Boardman. Boardman still in that 2-3 zone into Patrick. Patrick pivots to the middle. Puts up the shot. Good as Andy had good position and got 2 on that. Grizz up by 2. Comes into Erdahl. Now it comes over to McNamee. Ty has it stolen away. Rasmussen to Bravo. Bravo head fake shot. And he's going to be fouled. That is going to be another foul on Erdahl, it looks like. That is not going to be a good thing for the Wranglers as he picks up 2 quick ones. First one up. Good by Bravo. In fact, see Bravo miss the second one last time. That is unusual. So we will expect to see him sharpen up those skills right here. Second one on the way. Good. Grizz up 5-0 at the present. As the ball comes in to McNamee, over to Erdahl. Erdahl gets it across the timeline. Back to McNamee as they play a little catch. Into McNamee as he drives the hole. Shot good as McNamee scores. Grizz now have it down. Bravo on the wing. Over to Boardman. Boardman looks down to the baseline. No, he swings the other way to Rasmussen. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound by Ward on the long bounce. Out front it comes. 2-3 zone. They're still working at it. Rasmussen penetrates to the elbow, puts up the shot, good as Rasmussen gets that at the elbow. 2-point play. Grizz still applying pressure in the full court. McNamee over to Scott, and then it goes to Erdahl. Down on the baseline it goes. Klitz. Out front it goes to, that would be Chase McNamee. To Ty. Or they make that Sean. Down it goes. Ty puts up the shot, no good. Rebound to scrap for him. We're going to have a jump ball as it was taken off the rim by both Erdahl and Patrick. So it will be on the possession arrow, Wrangler basketball. Ball comes into number 12, Scott, over to Ty McNamee, all the way across to 24. That's Sean Klitz. Inside it goes, tipped away and off the Streeter's hands for the Wranglers, and it will be Grizz now with an opportunity to extend this lead. 7-5 at the present time with 4:36 left in this first quarter. It is Boardman, crosses the timeline as he walks it over. And they set it way up top, this 2-3 zone, as they swing it to the wing. In it goes. Patrick shot up, no good. Rebound by Ty. Off it comes to John Bergdahl. And it comes down, and it's going to be swatted out of bounds, last touch by the Grizz. So it will be the Wranglers who will be inbounding the ball on the side. They bring in some substitutions as it is Glitz going out and Court Epler coming into the ball game. Ball comes in to John, shot up, no good. Scrap for the ball. It is pulled down by the Wranglers, and we're going to have a jump ball as they're going to call Ty McNamee being tied up. And on the possession arrow, it is going to go to the Grizz. So it is a turnover immediately and shot up by Erdahl, and he picks up 2 points. That was passed directly to him by Bravo. A turnover by the Grizz. Now they face the full court pressure. Down to Patrick, easily shot up. Good as the Grizz break that press easily. McNamee over to Erdahl. Erdahl now down to Streeter. Streeter looks to go to the hole, puts up the jumper. Scrap for the ball, and we're going to have a possession or going to the Grizz because of an over-the-back call against Scott of the Wranglers. Scott is going to pick up a personal foul. That will be his first, team third, with 3:38 left in this first quarter. As the ball comes into Boardman, Boardman now gives over to Rasmussen. As they swing it down, and it picked off by McNamee as it was Ward trying to get it in underneath. Grizz just playing really sloppy at the moment. And a lot of bad passes that have actually given the Wranglers their 4 points. As it is now over to Erdahl. Erdahl penetrates. Now pulls his dribble up. Swings it over, and we're going to have a foul on the play as it was Epler who was fouled by Boardman. So with 3:14 left in the first quarter, we have a Grizz first substitution as Devin comes into the ball game. Erdahl now has it way out front, guarded by Patrick. Erdahl breaks him, goes to the baseline, covered up. Scott puts up this jumper shot, good as we had to give help, weak side help, and it cost us 2. Grizz bring it down over to Rasmussen. Boardman over to Rasmussen, long 3 on the way, shot no good. Scrap for the ball, pulled down by number 22, that is Ty McNamee. He gives it off to his twin brother, Chase. Chase gets it down to Erdahl. Erdahl looks to penetrate, and he's going to be called for the double dribble as he just got his hand on it and it slipped off. The Wranglers have climbed back into this as the Grizz have only put 9 on the scoreboard. The Wranglers are standing at 6 right now with 2:33 left in the ball game, or left in the first quarter. Grizz seem to be really flat. I thought they would be coming out on all cylinders, but they're just kind of playing a lot of sloppy basketball. And we're going to have a foul called as that Epler went head-to-head with Boardman and is going to pick up the 4th team foul for the Wranglers. Now Jordan comes into the ball game for Patrick, and so we've gone a little bit small right now, but we're going to see what kind of offense we can play, as it is Ward now at the point. He dribbles in, puts up a shot, and we're going to have a foul on the play before the shot. It looks like it will probably go on Scott. No, that's Epler, excuse me, who picks up his 2nd foul. That is the 5th team foul. Boardman now is going to be inbounding the ball, comes into Devin. Devin looks to get to the hole, kicks it back out to Rasmussen. They reset. Boardman down to Peterson. Devin has it on the baseline, brings it up. Rasmussen, they swing it around. This 2-3 zone is being extended, and the Grizz are not able to get the shots that they would like from the outside. Over to Jordan, down to the baseline to Rasmussen. Rasmussen now penetrates, puts up the floater. Good. As Rasmussen gets 2 more. Chase McNamee over to number 11, who gets it off to Streeter. Streeter now back to Chase. Chase kicks it out to Ty. Ty shot up, no good. Rebound by Streeter. Scrap forward, pulled down by Boardman. Boardman now off to the races to Ward. Ward's going to go up for the lay-in, and he's going to get hammered by number 22. That would be Ty McNamee, as he is going to pick up the foul, and that will send Boardman. That'll send jeez, I'll get it. Cody Ward to the line. He will be shooting 2. Can't get the names. So it will be Cody Ward. He'll be going to the line. He will shoot 2. First one up. I can't believe we are not hitting a better percentage from the line. Some of these guys have been shooting so well, it's been surprising. And we have a substitution coming in right now as Erdahl comes in for Scott for the Wranglers. Ward now going back. He's going to get an opportunity to extend the lead back to 6, as it's 11-6 right now. Shot up, no good. A rebound by McNamee over to Chase. Chase over to Erdahl. Erdahl gets it inside as they kick it down to Streeter. And we're going to have a push foul on the floor as it went into Erdahl. And we'll see who that's on. It's going to go on Rasmussen, as Rasmussen picks up his first personal foul, 2nd team foul of the Grizz. Grizz changing things all around as the ball comes way out front. Now it comes to McNamee, and it is stolen away on the pass by Boardman. Boardman gets it down to Jordan. Jordan puts up the reverse layup, no good. Scrap for the ball. It's going to be tipped out of bounds, and it will go to the Grizz. So the Grizz have an opportunity to get something out of that. Still 11-6 with 1 minute and 7 seconds left in this first quarter. Boardman now inbounds it to Wilson. Wilson shot up, rattles around, no good. Rebound by Boardman. Pulls it back out over to Devin. Devin drives baseline, kicks it back out. Now to Rasmussen, over to Peterson. Boardman, Rasmussen, over to Devin. Shot on the way. 3's good as Devin connects for 3. Extends the lead, 14-6. Ball is inbounded, comes over to Epler. Epler throws a pass. It's going to be a scrap, and we're going to have Rasmussen picking up a foul as the ball was tipped. Both players are going for the loose ball, but they'll call a foul on Rasmussen as it was on the rebound that he ran into Chase McNamee. That's not good to have Derek pick up his 2nd. We'll see Derek take a seat. And we have Caleb Boardman. So now the Boardmans will be called Caleb and Jared. So the ball will be inbounded. It comes into Streeter. Streeter puts up the jumper. Rolls around, no good. Rebound by McNamee. Shot good as the Grizz were unable to clear the board. So it is Chase. McNamee picks up 2 more. As Jared now brings it up across the timeline easily over to Caleb, down to Devin. They are really extending this zone now, trying to stop our shooters as we get down to the last 24 seconds. Went down to 22.6. Grizz up by 6 on the play. They are having to extend this zone because of the Grizzlies shooters. They are afraid of them. We have another substitution is 24. That is Sean Gallitz comes into the ball game. And it is Jared. Boardman takes a seat, and I got Derek Lenhart into the ball game. Jordan out front to Derek. They swing it over to Caleb. Caleb now swings it over to Devin. Devin looks to penetrate over to Caleb. To Jordan. Jordan back out front, controlled by Derek Lenhart. Down to 5. Ball comes into Devin's hands. To Caleb. Shot up. No, off the backboard. Got a good clean shot. Just did not fall. But the Grizz out on top, 14-8. Not having a lot of difficulty with Shoshoni, but they are not playing the type of ball that I am used to watching them play. A little bit flat as they just not moving the ball sharply. Some of their passing at the beginning of the game was more than suspect, as a couple of the passes were just directly to the Wranglers. But they do have a lead, 14-8, and we are going to be going into the second quarter. For the Grizz, it is Bravo with 3 from the foul line. Devin Peterson 3 from the three-point line. Derek Rasmussen with 4 inside the key. And Andy Patrick with 4 inside the key. For Shoshoni, it is Erdahl with 2, Scott with 2, Chase McNamee with 4, and that is all the scoring. The Grizz are going to start it the same way they ended, as coach is not trying to put this away early. Shoshoni comes out with pretty much their starting lineup. As the ball is going to come in, it is going to Erdahl. Erdahl is going to be fouled immediately, as Wilson will pick up his first personal foul. He got caught standing. 4th team foul for the Grizz. Grizz staying in a man-to-man right now, as the Wranglers are going to try to get something going. As it is McNamee throwing it in way long as it comes into Gallitz, and his pass is almost picked off by Jordan. Now it goes back to Gallitz, guarded by Devin. Picks up his dribble, tries to get it inside. It is Erdahl who tries to penetrate, tipped away, and we're going to have a foul called on the play as a block, and that will go on Wilson, 3-3. He picks up his second foul quickly. Now we have a substitution as Bridges comes into the ball game for Wilson, as Thomas Bridges is in. Grizz now staying in that man. Ball is on the floor, scrap for it. It is pulled down by Epler. Epler down to Streeter. Streeter covered out front. That comes to 24, that's Gallitz. Back to McNamee, guarded by Jordan. Picks up his dribble, now it's a little tighter. Streeter guarded by the, I don't know, yeah. I have to laugh because that is just like Streeter was tied up by a gnat that was just swarming him. That Derek Lenhart plays such tough defense. I'd hate that. Derek gets the kid to walk, and so it will be Grizz ball as they push it up. Goes into Bridges, back to Devin. Devin's 3 on the way. Off the back iron, no good. Scrap for the ball, pulled down by Jordan. We're going to have a foul. It is going to go on number 32. That is Chase McNamee. He's going to pick up the foul. Good rebound by Jordan as he went up high for that. Thought the Grizz were going to be able to extend that. Scott comes into the ball game, replacing Epler. He is one that has put points on the board. Jordan going to the line, shooting 1 and gets it. Jordan has not been shooting a very good percentage from the foul line. That is nice to see him hit that one, as he was second one good too. Good shooting by Jordan on that. So the ball is inbounded by the Wranglers. It is pushed down the floor to Streeter. Streeter gets it down, but it's pulled down by Devin. Off to Caleb. Caleb quickly to Lenhart. Lenhart is going to be called for the carry. Grizz were pushing the ball quickly up the floor. Almost got it. And Bravo comes in for Devin. And Bravo back into the ball game. He will, as the Wranglers face some 2-2-1 full court pressure by the Grizz, as is Epler now trapped. Comes over to McNamee. McNamee, Chase gets it back to Streeter, and we're going to have a 10-second violation as the Grizz do a great job just forcing them to move the ball back and forth. Grizz forced the turnover, and Streeter is going to have to take a seat, and Ty McNamee comes into the ball game. But the Grizz have it on the side as Caleb is getting some extended playing time. Over to Derek. Derek swings it over to Bravo. Bravo now surveys the floor into Caleb. Caleb down to the baseline. Oh! Good pass. Just did not have their hands up. Goes into Peterson. Peterson back out front to Derek Lenhart. Bravo. Bravo's going to put that one up. You can't leave him alone. Shot, no good. Rebound by McNamee as Ty gets it off to his brother Chase. Chase now just walks it across the timeline. Score 16-8 with 6:10 left in this half. Over it goes 224. That's Gallitz. Now to Epler. Epler driving. And we're going to have a block on the floor as it is going to go against Bridges. Thomas is going to pick that up. That will make it 6 team fouls for the Grizz. The next one will put the Wranglers into the 1 and a bonus as Derek Rasmussen comes into the game for Boardman. Ball comes in, shot down to Chase. Ball stolen away by Derek Rasmussen. Pushes across the timeline, looking down the floor, looking over to Derek. Lenhart, too many Dereks on the floor, over to Rasmussen. To Lenhart as they swing it around the horn to Bravo. Bravo has it on the wing, looking for a post-up, did not get it. Over to Rasmussen, oh, lost the handle. Boardman's pass. Actually, it was Rasmussen's pass. It was picked off as he tried to throw it through the seam, unable to get it, and it was a foul on Lenhart as he was stopping McNamee from going to the hole. So it is the first personal foul on Derek Lenhart, and it will send Chase McNamee to shoot 1 and. Grizz have them doubled up right now, 16-8. First one up by McNamee is good. He's got 5 points in the ball game. He is their threat. He was the last time we played them. Shot up. Good. And we're going to have a timeout on blue as the Wranglers are finding themselves inside of this game with 5:30 left. They are within 6. Grizz just cannot get it going on the offensive end as we have tried a number of different people. Everybody has been touching the floor, but nobody's been putting it in the hole. We will see what Coach Simmons makes right now as it just seems to be really flat. The crowd's not into it. The boys aren't into it, and we're not getting the ball inside on the post-up anymore, and we're definitely not hitting any shots from the outside. So we will see what Coach comes up with as we come out of this timeout. So it is going to be Grizz basketball underneath the Wranglers end, and we will have to bring it the full distance, see if we can't extend our lead, get it back up to where it needs to be, as it is Lenhart, Rasmussen, Jordan, Bravo, and Bridges on the floor, facing some 2-2-1 full court pressure applied by the Wranglers. Lenhart breaks it over to Bridges. Bridges is going to put up the shot, and he'll shoot 2 as they are going to not let him have the easy lay-in. And that foul is going to go against Gallitz as he picks up his first personal foul. And that will put Thomas Bridges to the line to shoot 2. He's very streaky from the line. When he gets on, he can nail them all down and puts an extreme amount of backspin on the ball as it comes off his palm. Shot up off the back iron, no good. Those are the ones that we're going to have when we get down to Those ones we're going to have when we get down to Riverton. We're going to have a substitution now, as it is going to be Boardman coming in for Lenhart. So it is going to be Boardman, Rasmussen, Jordan, Bravo, and Bridges. Bridges now getting ready to shoot the second of his two. Shot up. Good. Nice shot by Thomas. 2-2-1 full court pressure. As it is McNamee getting it to Erdahl. Back to McNamee's twin. Ty down to Erdahl. Over it comes to Scott. Back out front. Now they get into Chase. Chase puts up the jumper shot. No good. Scrap for it. Tries for his own rebound. Pulls it down. Chased it down on the side there. Now he gets it back. Now he's going to set up the offense. And he swings it over to Gallitz. Gallitz gets it down to the corner to Erdahl. Erdahl puts up the long two. No good. Rebound by Chase. Shot. No good. Rebound by Jordan. Weak side. That's where we're going to get buried. If we cannot protect the weak side, we will get killed. Boardman goes inside, puts up the shot, and there's going to be a foul as Boardman penetrated. And that is going to go on number 5. That is going to go on Erdahl. Erdahl picks up his third personal foul. That is not good for him. Great for the Grizz. Jared's first shot up. Good. He has really warmed up at the line in the last couple of weeks, or the last 2 games, I should say, as he has done a great job for the Grizz. And I must tell you, if you can penetrate and go to the hole, good things will happen. And that's something you can write down, put in your journal. It just works out as Boardman hits the second one. Grizz 19-10 right now as it is pushed up the floor. Tipped again by the Wranglers, pulled down by Boardman as he comes up with it. Boardman now crosses it, looks, surveys the court, gets it down to Bravo. Bravo has it tipped away, but gets it back. Out front it comes. Grizz swing it over to Rasmussen. Look inside. Nope. Swing it over to Boardman. Boardman. Bravo. They do not move the ball very quickly. We're just not swinging it as it comes into Boardman. Boardman's going to go to the hole, puts up a shot, and it's going to be not only swatted out, but it's going to knock Boardman to the ground as that ball is going to be swatted out of there, and a foul called on number 32. That is Chase McNamee as he picks up his second. Shoshoni is not going to give up anything easy on the inside. So it is going to be Boardman at the line again to add to his total and to the team's bottom line. Shot up. Good. He's shooting him in a great rhythm right now as Patriot comes back into the ball game for Bridges. Grizz have now doubled up on the Wranglers 20-10 again. Got his rhythm. Yes, I thought he just might have got out of his rhythm, but that worked well as he's got 4 from the line. Full court pressure applied. McNamee has it, flips it all the way down to shot up by Scott. Good as they break the press easily. Ball is thrown away as the Grizz try to push it up quickly. Bravo's press over the top. Patrick's tall, but not that tall. I think that was Andy is who they were throwing it to. Man pressure. Good changeup by the coach as it is Erdahl giving it off to McNamee. Now make that Gallitz. Gallitz now covered, has it tipped away by Boardman. Boardman now across the timeline. Over to Rasmussen. Got a 3 up. No good. Scrap, and we're going to have a foul. They're going to call it on 54 because it was hit him in the head with his arm. As he was reaching back for that ball, he hit the opponent in the forehead with the ball. So that is going to put, I do believe that is going to be 24 Gallitz to the line. He will have an opportunity to break into the scoring column with this, as it is 1 and. Grizz up by 9, 21-12. Gallitz has an opportunity to cut it with 1. Makes that first one. As Gallitz gets his first one. Second one on the way. Good. Wranglers drop back into that 2-3 zone. Grizz working it around as they swing it down to the baseline to Ward, trying to post up inside. It's not going to be there. Swing it way out front to Rasmussen, all the way around. Now they get it inside. Pivot shot by Patrick, no good. Scrap for the ball. It's going to be last touch by Epler, who got the finger on it. Grizz have an opportunity to reset their offense. Just under 3 minutes left in this first half. Grizz struggling here as Bravo puts up the long range three. No good. Scrap for the ball. Big rebound. And it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Wranglers. Pretty ugly game at the moment as the Grizz reset their offense. Rasmussen. In it goes to Patrick. The run for a cutter. Rasmussen tries to go through the hole, and we're going to have a foul. Not going to call. McNamee would be Ty McNamee for the block. Will shoot two. Good opportunity for Rasmussen to go to the line and work on his foul shooting. That is Ty's second personal foul. We are in the double bonus, so Rasmussen will shoot two. First one up. You got to be kidding me. You never see him miss those. As White wants to talk it over. And I can understand why Coach wants to visit, because right now they are not playing what I would call Grizzly basketball. You should never play down to your competition no matter what. And right now, both teams just seem to be almost lethargic in their attempts on the offensive end. Passing is slow, not crisp. Nobody is looking to penetrate. Post up isn't there, and we're not shooting well from the outside. So all in all, it's been an interesting first half, but it should not be this close. And Rasmussen now has an opportunity to extend the lead back to 8. Shot up. Good by Rasmussen. He has 5. Ball is inbounded against this full court man. Comes into McNamee. Down it comes. As McNamee goes down on the floor, now he's back up. Ball is swatted away by Boardman, and we're going to have a foul on the play as Epler stuck a hand in after he had it stolen by Boardman. Boardman has some great hand speed. You know, if his foot speed was as fast as his hand speed, he'd be a world-class sprinter. His hands just are in and out, and he had that ball before Epler knew what was happening, and then Epler tried to get it back and created the foul. Boardman's first one's up and good. That is 5 from the line for Jared. Second one on the way. No good. Rebound by McNamee. That's Chase. As they hurry down the floor with it. Back to Chase. Chase is going to be fouled by Ward. That will put Chase at the line. Ward was playing a little too close. He is a tough defender, and he wanted a piece of that ball. And that will put Chase at the line. He'll be shooting one and Devin comes back into the ball game with 2:21 left. Chase's first shot up. Good. As he is now at 7. Second one on the way. Also good, as he is got 8 for the Wranglers. Full court pressure. Rasmussen now up front to Devin. Over inside it goes to Ward. Ward penetrates, gives the reverse layup. No good. Pulled down by the Wranglers all the way down the floor to Ty. Ty is going to be called for the walk. He was standing all by himself as Gallitz pulled that rebound, got it over to Chase, and Chase threw it all the way down. 2 minutes left. Grizz facing full court pressure as they try to push it up now to Rasmussen. Bravo Bravo on the wing, looks to penetrate. He's going to huck one up over to Ward. Shot up, and Ward's going to go to the line. He'll shoot two. And I use that term huck loosely, as that was just an effort to draw a foul. So it will put Ward to the line. He will be shooting two. Foul was on number 22, Ty McNamee. He picks up his third. The Wranglers have a bit of foul trouble, as they've got 3 players with 3 fouls apiece. Ward's first one is good, nothing but the bottom of the net. That's the kind of shooting that I like to see from Cody. He can drop them when he gets on. 151, Grizz can stretch this out to a 9-point lead. The shot up, good by Cody. 25-16, Grizz applying some man-to-man full court pressure as it is controlled by Streeter. Down it comes to Epler, Scott, out to Epler, to McNamee, shot up, and he's going to be called for the offensive foul, as he was going to go to the hole no matter what. We had 2 guys there waiting for that, Devin and Andy. Both of them were looking for him to go to the hole, and there was no place for Chase to go. So he picks up his 3rd personal foul as well. That is 3 of 4 players with 3 fouls apiece. So we have some substitutions coming into the game, as number 35, Clementson, comes into the ball game for the Wranglers. Rasmussen all the way down the floor to Jordan, who's come into the ball game. Jordan gets it out front to Rasmussen, to Devin. Devin over to Ward. Ward back out front to Rasmussen. 1:15 left in this first half. Out front it comes to Devin. Over to Bravo. They're looking at the time. Rasmussen in the corner. He'll shoot that one. Good for 3 as Rasmussen. You don't walk away from a shooter at that point, as Clemenson had the ball, but his receiver turned his back and he had nowhere to go with the ball. So Clemenson is going to turn it over for the Wranglers, and the Grizz will get it back, as they've extended it now to their largest lead of 12 points. With 53 seconds left, down to Devin. Devin down to Jordan on the baseline. Ball is tipped away by Gallitz. Gallitz has it back now as he is pushing it up the floor, guarded now by Devin. Has it out front. Gets it down to Clements. Clements had it stripped away by Bravo. Down to Ward. Ward gets it in almost. They're trying some interesting passes. Didn't work as the ball comes down now. The ball is tipped away, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds. It will go off of Scott, and it will be the Grizz with the ball with 27.5 seconds left. They can play for the last shot. It has been not real pretty, but it has been fun. It is Rasmussen now surveying the floor. Over to Devin. Devin down to Wilson. Out to Devin. They're going to play for the 1. Rasmussen. Over to Bravo. We'll get down to 10 seconds, and they're going to start to work. We're at 9. Here it comes. Devin penetrates, gives it off to Rasmussen, puts up the long 3. No good. Rebound by Bravo. And that will be the end of the first half, as it won't 1A, because that wouldn't work. We will actually be playing on Thursday. If I can find our little schedule. We will be playing on Thursday. It will be at 5:30, and it will be in the Riverton High School gym. And if you can, be there. Two-time state champion dance team. Here they are, your Grizzly Dance Girls. You can hear that. They do a great job. They represent you well. And I didn't catch the other name, but they will be going and wrestling at Casper. If you get a chance and you don't like basketball, wrestling's a great opportunity to see some good athletes. Grizz have it now, as it is the team starting as they usually do. Their starters out on the floor. Boardman controls it out front. Over to Bravo. Rasmussen from the elbow puts up 2. Good. Now that was much better ball movement by the Grizz as they whipped it from one side, let the zone shift, and quickly got it back. Full court man pressure. It is McNamee over to Erdahl. Back to McNamee. This is Chase McNamee out front. Guarded by Ward. Now to Erdahl. Erdahl penetrates. Kicks it back out front. It is going to go to Ty. Back to Chase. Grizz playing some man. This is a good move by the coach. Into Erdahl. Shot up, and they're going to call a weak foul. I'm not supposed to say that kind of stuff, am I? But it was Erdahl beating Andy to the hole, and they're going to give Patrick a foul. It will be his second personal foul. Shots up, good, as Erdahl gets 1. Second one on the way is good, as he hits both from the line. They gave that to the wrong. So if you see the scoreboard, it is 30-18. Rasmussen. Bravo for 3. Good, as Bravo gets one lit up. That's his first in about 3 games. Pass is thrown away as Ty was unable to get that in. So Scott comes in for Erdahl. And the Grizz will inbound the ball with 6:46 left in this third quarter. Out on top, 33-18. Bravo now looking for those long shots. He's a streak shooter, and when he gets warm, he can burn you. As they swing it over now, back out front it comes. Over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen penetrates. Good drive by Derek, but it is swatted away. Out to Ward. Grizz control into Patrick. Inside out move. Great possession by the Grizz as they get 2 inside. Erdahl now tries to get it down, loses control over to Scott. Scott shot up and good. We had it and lost it. Scott gets 2. Grizz push it up quickly. Over to Rasmussen for 3. Good. I think Coach must have said something because he wanted to make sure that the Grizz put this one away. They've come out and hit 2. And they got Chase for stepping on the line as he threw that in, so it will be turned over to the Grizz. Comes into Patrick as they swing it around. They're looking for the corner shot. Nope. Streeter gets out on it. Lazy pass is picked off by Bravo. It goes to Chase. Over to Erdahl. Erdahl throws a long one. Now it's to Streeter. Streeter tries to penetrate, and we're going to have a block, and it's going to go on Rasmussen. He was out of position, and it's going to cost us that foul. Derek picks up his 3rd, and Bravo's going to take a seat after that lazy pass, and Derek has to take a seat, replaced by Lenhart as Derek Lenhart comes into the ball game. Grizz on defense now. They're going to play it up man. Good move here by the Grizz as the ball comes in. It's going to be tipped out by Patrick. I like to see Derek Lenhart against that Chase McNamee. Chase will have a difficult time getting off a shot outside. He'll have to try to get it inside. Ball comes in, it goes, we're going to have another foul, and that'll go on Boardman. Hands not quite fast enough for that one as Jared picks up his 2nd personal foul. That'll be the 3rd team foul for the Grizz. Got to control that as the ball comes in. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Boardman. 5:34 left. Grizz out on top by 18. Get with a stop here. They could maybe drive the point home. They're not going to go away. Ball is flipped way out front to Ty. Oh, almost stolen away. And they're going to be called over and back as they call that on Ty. Turnover by the Wranglers. It will be inbounded by the Grizz on the far side. Opportunity knocks. Can bury him here as it comes over to Devin on the wing, back out front. Against that 2-3 zone, Wranglers stay in it. They swing it over to Derek Lenhart. Penetration, kick over. Oh, through the hands, had it. Ward goes inside. And they're going to call 3 seconds as it took too long to get the shot up. Turnover by the Grizz. They had it. They had Andy there. It was a great opportunity. Just slipped through his hands. Chase gets it into Erdahl. Erdahl against Patrick. Brings it across the timeline. It's tipped away by Boardman. Boardman goes up into the stands, but it will be Wrangler ball. They want to stack it on the side as they got to get the ball in. It comes into Erdahl. John has it, tries to go baseline, picked up by Ty, out to Streeter. Streeter shot on the way. Good by the Wranglers as Streeter gets 2. Ball comes down, stolen away as a long pass was picked off. Chase has it, he crosses the timeline. Guarded by Lenhart. Pass down, ball's tipped. It's going to go out of bounds and it'll stay to the Wranglers. Grizz playing some tough defense, just some of their passes are a little lethargic. Ball is going to be inbounded. It comes over to, we're going to have a tip out of bounds right underneath this. Kind of interesting as it was Epler not unable to control the handle. It skips out of bounds and the Grizz will inbound it as it comes into Boardman. Boardman now resets the offense, 4:37 left. Grizz just a little lazy to Devin. Out front it comes. Boardman inside to Patrick. Patrick puts up the jumper. No good. Tips it way out. Pulled down by Boardman. Boardman penetrates. And he's going to get called for the offensive foul as he just lowered a shoulder on that one. It was. They had position. The fans didn't like it. But Jared was going to the hole. It just didn't work out. So Jared will have to take a seat. Grizz up 38-22, up by 16 at the moment. And I'm not necessarily in agreement with that fronting them, but that's what happens. Good steal by Ward. Ward has the lay-in, misses it off to Bravo. Bravo shot no good. Patrick pulls it down, loses the handle, gets it out, swing it over to Lenhart. Bravo. Now they reset over to Devin. Bravo, down to Lenhart. Ward on the baseline. Looks inside, but he kicks it out front. Over to Devin. Inside. Oh, had it there. Pass picked off as Ward tried to get it across to Bravo, but it is the Wranglers who have it tipped away, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds off of Ward. It will go to the Wranglers. 3:40 left in this third quarter, 38-22. Nobody's been able to get the ball to the hole. They've been having a lot of fun, but nobody's been scoring. As I just say that, and we're going to have Ward's going to pick up a foul as on the inbounds play, Erdahl goes to the hole. Cody picks up his second personal foul. Erdahl puts the first one up, and it is good. He cuts into that Grizz lead. Ty goes out and Scott comes in for the Wranglers. Erdahl's second is good. And we have a substitution. We actually have a timeout as the Wranglers now think they are back in this game with a 14-point differential right now as the Grizz up 38-24. Just kind of lazy. We've been trying to, everybody's been being very generous with the basketball, throwing some overpassing at times. They're having a good time. They think they've got this one salted away. I'd like to see us extend that lead to 20 or better. I'd feel a lot better about it. So as we go back into this third quarter, 3:38 left in the third. Wranglers are going to apply some pressure. Full court man. There's that man. Oh, they go to a zone, but Derek just goes through it like Swiss cheese. Devin shot up in and out. No good. Rebound by Patrick, and it is last touch by the Wranglers. Grizz inbounded underneath their own basket. Derek will inbound it. Comes into Patrick. Patrick puts up the jumper shot. Rolls in. That's 2 for more for Patrick. 40-24. Ball comes down off of the Wranglers' feet. Picked up by Derek. Derek's going to go to the hole. He'll put up that lay-in. Shoots good. As Derek Lenhart gets 2. Ball's inbounded. Erdahl comes down the floor. He's down on one knee. Tries to get the pass off. Lenhart gets it again. Forward to Bravo. Bravo's going to put up the 17-footer. No good. Rebound by Devin. Devin puts up the little bunny. Gets 2. Ball's inbounded by the Wranglers. Erdahl has it. Covered by Ward. Over to McNamee. McNamee's going to go to the hole. Drive shot. Rolls off. No good. Tipped out. Gets his own rebound. Back again. Shoots and scores. That Chase is a ball player. Lenhart now. Gets it to Bravo. To Patrick inside. Shot good as Patrick gets 2 more. And Ward's going to pick up a foul on that one. He got him for pushing off. So that will be Ward's 3rd personal foul. 6th team foul on the Grizz. No team fouls. No fouls on the visiting Wranglers. Have some substitution as the Wranglers go back to their starting lineup. Ball's inbounded. It is going to be last touched by the Wranglers as it went off of Erdahl's hands. So the Grizz, underneath their own basket, have that opportunity. It comes into Patrick. Swings it around the horn. It comes. Devin puts it up. It's partially blocked. Ball's going to be tipped. As they swing it out, Patrick has it. He's going to go up for the 2, and he will be fouled. Erdahl picks up his 4th personal foul. Patrick will go to the line. He's going to shoot 1 and, no, he's going to shoot 2. First one goes down as Andy adds to his total. Opportunity now to extend that Grizz lead as they are up by their largest margin of the game of 21. Now make that 22. I would expect that you will start seeing the Grizz apply just a little bit of pressure on this one to make it point home as the ball is stolen away by Patrick. Off to Bravo. Off to Lenhart. Lenhart's going to go baseline, put up the scoop shot. Good by Derek. Good scoop shot by Derek. Grizz up now 50-26. Can double up with a stop. Ball comes way down. Good defense by the Grizz on that man-to-man full court. And that will give the Grizz an opportunity to double them up right here. .137 left in this quarter. Peterson on the wing. Wranglers stay in that 2-3 zone. They get it across. It's going to be pulled away by McNamara. Goes to the hole. Shot. No good. Tipped out. It will be controlled by the Wranglers underneath as it was last touched by Wilson. Good hustle by Jeff. Full court pressure. Ball comes in. Scott. And it goes to Chase. Chase tries to penetrate. Nope, nope, nope. Back out. It comes. Now they go to Chase. Ball stolen away by Devin. Into Patrick. Patrick goes to the hole, shoots and scores. We'll have a foul as Devin was trying to go for the steal. That'll be his first personal foul. It will, though, put Gallitz to the line. Sean will have an opportunity to get on the stat sheet this half. He'll shoot one, and first one's going to be on the way. It's up. Good. He has 3 points in the ball game. Second one up. Good. Lead is 24. 51 seconds left. Devin down to Bravo. To Wilson, puts up the 2, blocked. Pulled down by Streeter. Out it comes to Chase. Shot up, no good. We'll have rim touched while the ball was up on it by Chase McNamee. He said, I can't get up that high. But it will be Lenhart now pushing it up the floor over to Bravo. Bravo out to Peterson. Over to Lenhart, put up the long shot. No. Rebound by Lenhart, over to Bravo, long 3, shot good. That's what we like to see as he gets ready for the regionals. Ball comes down the floor, it is McNamee, shot no good, rebound by Bravo. Bravo has 1 second left. Oh, and he was trying to get it to Jeff. That was yeah, coach was talking to him about it, but he was saying, I was trying. But the Grizz way out on top, 55-28, their largest lead of the ball game, as they are up by 27? With 8 minutes left in the ball game, you can expect the Grizz to put this one away in the next couple of minutes, and then we will probably see some players we haven't seen before, at least this game. It's funny, when the Grizz play, sometimes they get out of their rhythm and the passing is ugly, and they struggle. At one point in that third quarter, they were actually had lost that 18-point lead and it got back down to 14. The Wranglers were starting to think that they were in the game, and then the Grizz went on a spurt where their passing was spawned by some tough man-to-man full-court defense. And they got some great looks as everybody got into the act, as Bravo hit a couple of threes, Devin got a 2. Derek Lenhart got 2 great lay-ins. Andy Patrick came up with, I think, 6 points, 7, 8 points in that quarter. So the Grizz did a great job, and they come right back at it as they go now to a 2-3 zone themselves as they get that first steal as it goes off to Wilson. And Bravo has it out front. He's going to get it into Bridges, over to Lenhart, who puts up the 3. That is a high archer, in and out, no good. Rebound, and we're going to have a jump ball as it is Erdahl and Bridges tie at the ball. Grizz will have it on the possession arrow. So the ball comes into Peterson. Devin looks inside, gives it over to Bravo. Back to Devin. Into Bridges. Bridges has a lane, puts up the shot, and he's going to be fouled. And he will shoot 2. And we'll see who they call that on. That is going to be on 2-2. That is going to be on Ty McNamee, his 4th personal foul. And that is going to be interesting. Erdahl and McNamee both have 4. So Bridges now going to the line, add to his point total for the game as he's got 1. First one's up. Off the back iron, no good. As Caleb comes in for Derek Lenhart. Thomas now has an opportunity. Shot. No good. Rebound by McNamee. McNamee pulls it down. Chase has it. He brings the ball up, picked up by Caleb. Over it comes. Grizz now staying that 2-3. No. They break back. Ball goes inside. They swing it out. They stay in that 2-3. Working hard. They try to get it inside. Ball's tipped. It's going to be pulled down by Wilson. Wilson gets it up ahead to Devin. Devin's going to go to the hole, and he's going to be fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Opportunity to go to the line. Devin hasn't been there in a long time. We'll see what he can do. He is shooting 79% from the line this year, but he hasn't been there for 5 games. First one up. Short arms it. No good. Difficult time when you get up by this many in a game is to keep your focus. We'll see what happens as the second one's up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Does not help his percentage, but it does extend that lead to 28 for the Grizz. Grizz extend this 2-3 zone way out as Caleb is chasing out front. Caleb and Devin. Devin gets the steal. He's going to go up with a shot, and he is going to be fouled again. And that will be a foul on McNamee. That will be Chase picks up his 4th personal foul. You know, it is good to see kids go hard to the basket. There was no harm in that foul. Both guys were just giving their all. And Devin now has a chance to go to the line to extend this lead to 30. We'll see if the Grizz can bury it right here. First one up. Good. Second one up. Good. Grizz now up by 30, their largest lead of the ball game. And they stay in this 2-3 zone as it tries to go inside. It's tipped away. Caleb comes up with it. Caleb crosses over, gets it back to the middle. Looks for Devin. Devin's going to pull up and put up the 17-footer. No good off the back iron. Rebound by Wilson. Tips it out to Bravo. They'll reset with 6:15 left. Clear over to Devin. Under to Wilson. Bridges. Throws it across to Caleb. Down to Devin. Caleb back to Devin. Way across to Bravo. 3 on the way. Good. Count it. Bravo's got 12 points in the ball game. 3 threes and 3 foul shots. Grizz just salted this one away with 5:45 left. Shot though by Scott is good for 3. And we have pause in the action as we have some substitutions come in as Bravo goes out and Jordan Peterson comes in. Caleb inside to Wilson. Great pass. Shot up. No good. Pass way down the floor to Ty. And he is going to get it off to Scott. It's going to be on the floor. Wilson's going to scrap. And it will be tie up. And the Wranglers will get it under their own basket. Streeter comes into the ball game as the Grizz stay in that 2-3. Comes into Chase. Over to Erdahl, the shot no good. Scott gets it, blocked by Bridges. Scrap, and we're going to have a tie-up. And it will be Grizz ball on the possession arrow. Devin will be inbounding as Bridges got the block shot and then got down and actually got serious about scrapping for the ball. 3/4 court press. Being handled easily by the Grizz as it gets down to Wilson. Wilson puts up the shot. No good. And it will stay there as it was last touched by the Wranglers as Erdahl got the last hand on it. Caleb inbounds it to Bridges. Bridges goes up with a shot, no good. Rebound by Erdahl. Off to Chase. Chase is going to go down to the baseline, pull it back out. Erdahl puts up the shot, and no good. Scott gets the rebound. Erdahl gets it back and scores. Grizz now only up by 28. Oh, that was over and back, but they're not going to count it. Out to Devin for three. On the way, no good. Too much arch. Pass way down the floor. Goes to Ty. Ty shot up, no good. Scrap for the ball. Scott gets it to Streeter. Streeter shot, good. As Streeter gets two. Now it's down to Jordan. Jordan has the lay-in and scores as Peterson gets on the line. Good lay-in there as the Grizz want to talk about it. The Grizz have actually been doing a great job. They've just had a couple of faux pas as they have tried to make some passes that were just a little too unselfish. It cost them some turnovers. But other than that, they've been playing some great basketball for the last really 8-10 minutes as they lead 63-35 at the present time. Grizz have paused. Their coach wants to visit with them a little bit. I'll see what offense that he is going to put out onto the floor as they will be actually struggling on defense. I shouldn't say struggling. They will have to play defense as it will be in the hands of the Wranglers. As we see a different team come out, it is Derek Lenhart, Caleb Boardman, Jordan Peterson, Jeff Wilson, and Thomas Bridges is on the floor right now, as it is Chase McNamee who brings it across the timeline for the Wranglers over to John Erdahl. Gets it underneath to Scott. Scott wants to put it up. He's going to go to the basket. It's going to be jump ball as it's pinned on his shoulder by Bridges. So it will be the Grizz playing defense on their end. Ball comes in. Scott, Chase, shot good for three as Chase McNamee gets three. Lenhart brings it down, breaks the pressure easily. Gets it across to Jordan, and it's tipped, but he gets it back deep in the corner. Puts up a long shot, no good. Gets his own rebound tipped to Lenhart. Lenhart over to Chase, or over to Boardman. Lenhart drives, puts up the floater, no good. Rebound by Chase McNamee. Chase now. Gonna go to the hole. No, he tries to throw it off, and it's gonna be tipped. Gets it back, hooks it up. Good as Chase gets two more. One-man show out there as it comes into Caleb. Caleb gets it over to Bridges, back to Lenhart. Lenhart now gets it way down to Jordan. Jordan shot up good as Jordan Peterson gets two. Long shot by Scott. Good as he hits for three. Lenhart now penetrates across the timeline, gets it over to Caleb. To Peterson, shot up, no good. Rebound by Chase. Down it comes to Ty, back to Scott. To Chase, over to Ty, inside to Erdahl. Ball's tipped away by Peterson as Jordan got a hand on it. 2:28 left in this ball game. Grizz up by 22. Ball's inbounded to Scott, down to Chase. Ball's tipped, back to Scott, down to Chase. Three on the way, no good. And number 5, Blue, that will be Erdahl. He will pick up his 5th personal foul. He will be taking a seat. He's played a great game, worked hard. He will leave the game with 8 points. A great contributor for the Wranglers. He is only a sophomore, so you'll be able to see a lot more of him in the next 3 years. Excuse me, he's only a freshman, so it'll be 3 more years. Ball is inbounded. It is Caleb over to Lenhart. Lenhart now crosses the timeline, splits the defense, and we're going to have a foul, and it is going to go on Chase. That will be 5 for Chase as well, and he will have to take a seat. This was the problem that I foresaw at the half, as they just didn't have enough manpower and they had too many fouls. But Chase ended with a great game. And he ended with 15 points, kind of the one-man show there. Ball comes down. It is handled by the Grizz into Lenhart. Lenhart penetrates, puts up the floater. Good. That's 2 more for Derek Lenhart, as he has 6 in the ball game. 1:59 left in this ball game. Out front, and we're going to be called for a walk, as it was Epler, another freshman. Didn't exactly know where he was at on the floor, so that will cost him a turnover, as the Grizz can just kind of run the clock out if they would like, but they're going to get into their offense against this 2-3 zone. Bridges is going to put up the shot, miss everything. Ball is pulled down by Gallitz, and Gallitz is going to bring it up, throws it inside. Streeter missed it, but it's going to be pulled down by the Wranglers. Ball is tipped away by Jordan Peterson. He's going to walk, but they don't call it, but he does get the shot, as Jordan scores 2, gives him 8 in the ball game. Scott puts up another 3, no good. Scrap for the rebound, pulled down by Wilson off the Bridges as they give it to Lenhart. Lenhart now pulls it out with 1:07 left, over to Caleb. Down to Jordan. Jordan gets it inside to Wilson, back out to Caleb. So we go down inside of a minute. Wilson puts up the shot, no good. Rebound by Bridges, shot no good, but he'll be fouled on the play. That is going to go against number 24, Gallitz. He will pick up his 2nd personal foul. Make that his 3rd personal foul. I must have missed one. But Thomas now will go to the line to shoot 2, 69-43. Grizz can break into the 70 marks here with one of these. We have a substitution now, as his Shoshone coach is clearing his bench. Thompson comes into the ball game, number 23, and number 35, that's Jacob Clemenson, comes back into the ball game. We also have number 24, I shouldn't say number 24, number 27? No, number 34. That would be Fitzgerald into the ball game, as Thomas hits the 2nd one, and the Grizz hit the 70 mark. Out front, the Wranglers have it as they swing it around. Fitzgerald, as they swing it around, a long 3 on the way. It's not going to hit anything. Rebound by Wilson, and we're going to have a foul on the play, as Fitzgerald just kind of slid underneath. That'll put Jeff Wilson at the line to shoot 1 and. Fitzgerald picks up his 1st personal foul. Shot up, no good. We'll have a foul on Jordan, as he just tried to climb the back there, but that will be his 1st personal foul. And that is going to extend play just a little bit longer, 35.8 seconds. It will put Scott at the line. He will be shooting 1 and. Scott has played an extremely great 2nd half, as he has actually put in 8 points. Opportunity to reach 10 here in this half. First one up, good. Could cut the score to 25, or that lead to 25 with this one up. Short armed it, no good. Gets a scrap for the ball. Gets his own rebound. Flips it out front. Long shot on the way. Off the iron, no good. Rebound is going to be Wilson, but he will be fouled by Scott. And that will be Scott's second personal foul. And Jeff will go to the line. He'll have an opportunity to shoot one and. Shots up by Jeff is good as he gets into the books with one. Second shot up, no good. He gets his own rebound, pulls it out, gives it off to Caleb. We get down second, says it's off to Lenhart. Lenhart is going to play with it out front, gets it over to Jordan. Jordan is going to get called for the walk. So he was going to try to get the ball inside, wanted to pass it, and Wilson got covered up. So it will be 14 seconds left as it is Epler throwing the ball down, and it will be out of bounds, and it will be controlled now by the Grizz with 8.7 seconds left. Ball comes into Boardman, over to Peterson. Peterson shot up good as Jordan hits for two. And that will do it as the Grizz will move on to regionals. 73-44. They win big as they do some spectacular shooting at the end. It was Boardman with 5, Bravo with 12, Devon with 8, Rasmussen 13, Derek Lenhart with 6, Jeff Wilson with 1, Jordan Peterson with 10, Thomas Bridges with 2, Cody Ward with 2, Andy Patrick with 14. For the Shoshone boys,